Hi. It's been about a year and a half since I've done a video, and I apologize for that. I recently got some feedback on why am I not doing any more videos, because there are some folks that were finding that kind of helpful, that I was becoming much more pain-free, and they were watching that progression and enjoying that aspect. So here's what's happened. I'll give you a quick recap to what got me to start doing this to begin with. About 4 years ago, I came down with fibro, and it literally happened overnight. It was the strangest phenomenon. Sorry, my thing keeps hitting this, and I didn't know what it was. I couldn't figure it out. I did what everybody does. Went to all those different doctors. I literally woke up one day racked with pain. From my fingers to my toes. It was just the strangest thing, and I thought that maybe I just overexerted myself. I've always been an athlete, and I had done something the day before, and it was something felt different, and what felt different was everything hurt, and it didn't stop, and nobody could figure out exactly what it was, and they finally said, yeah, it looks like the fibro, and here's some medications you can take that'll help, mask it and everything else. And I was like, that didn't appeal to me. But I was at a jumping off place, and I'll just share with you the last night before I really took some action behind this. I was not sleeping. I couldn't lift my arms above my head. I was scared to kind of go downstairs without holding onto a rail because I felt like I'd fall. Anything that touched skin, even material, just was painful, and I'd never been. It was so painful, and I finally got to the point where I was not sleeping. I wasn't. I couldn't do anything, but just kind of be in pain. It was the worst. It was horrible. So what happened was I was in my kitchen, not this kitchen, but a kitchen, and I was leaning across the chair, and I was holding on the chair, standing, because that was the only position I could figure out that actually didn't hurt as bad. And I thought to myself, I can't do this anymore. I'm gonna kill myself. That's it. Now, I'm saying this rather non-dramatic at the moment, but at that time, I was in tears and racked with pain, and I didn't know what to do. I literally thought about, all sorts of types of horrible things just to end it, so that I just could not feel that way anymore. So, let me get back. So I ended up seeing an acupuncturist, and she gave me some great acupuncture, and I explained what was going on, and she redid my diet completely. And I went on a 100% clean diet, meaning that no butters, no oils, no bread, no nightshade vegetables, no alcohol, no sugar, no coffee, clean diet. And for a year, I stayed on that diet without faltering at all. What happened within that year, if you look at some of the other videos, is that very quickly, within weeks, it started getting better and better and better. By the end of that year, I was pretty much how I am now, about 90% pain-free. And I say 90 because it does fluctuate based on what I do. Because I know how to control this at this point. I know my body well enough that if I don't stay on a fairly strict diet, I will be back in pain again. And this is going to happen. So I've been able to, this is 4 years later now, and what's amazing is that I'm getting ready for the LA Marathon right now. And last Saturday I ran 18 miles. I'm ready pretty much to go. And this will be my 4th marathon. I was not able to do anything. I started walking, I started exercising. One of the key things to getting healthy again was actually daily exercise. Whether that was yoga, meditation, walking at first, some light lifting of weights eventually, And I used to be a rock climber, and then I started climbing again. 4 years later, I can climb now. I slackline, hence the shirt, and I run. I lift a little bit, and I'm real lean right now because I'm getting ready for a marathon. So I'm literally running 50, 60 miles a week. And that was not even a possibility. That wasn't even in the realm of what was going on with me at that point. So I'm sharing with you that for me, I found a path, and I found a way to live my life without medications, and virtually pretty pain-free. I'm a sugar junkie. I love sugar. I love ice cream. So if I do too much ice cream, if I drink too many, I don't drink sodas really, but little flavored Pellegrinos or whatever that is, anything with sugar in it, if I continue that, those symptoms come back. The pain in my fingers, the pain in my wrists, the pain in my shoulders, everything starts to return. So I just have to revert back to the other diet again and maintain that. So most of the time, I maintain those diets so that I am pain-free. I have a healthy life. I'm awake. I'm alive. I'm part of. I spend time with I'm the family, the kids, everything. My life is back to living a normal life. Whether you have fibro or not, this changing your diet and adding exercise in and really doing that works. I mean, it just works. And I'm saying for me, because there's a lot of other things that could happen, and there could be all kinds of other medical issues or whatever you've got going on, that this may not be the path. But I would give it a go if you haven't. Now, here's the thing. I've been to a lot of the fibro groups, and I don't go. And the only reason I don't go is because one of the things that I've discovered, at least where I had been going, is that there seemed to be a resistance to natural ways of looking at things. Diet was talked about, but looking around the room, you could tell either nobody was following it, and then a lot of the focuses was on medication. I'm not saying that isn't necessary, and there's probably lots of people that is necessary, and I just know for me what worked and what continues to work. And this is now 4 years later. So it's not like a fluke thing. But here's the thing. I do this. I exercise regularly. I eat a healthy diet most of the time. I'm not perfect. And believe me, I love a great cheeseburger from time to time. But, I know what the consequences are going to be. And I choose to not go down that road. Because there's no benefit at all. And I don't feel like here's the thing. People think they're losing out if I can't eat a candy bar or I can't do these things. I don't really look at it that way at all. What I see is that, I'm making a different choice to be healthy and happy and feel good and be part of. I mean, I run, I slackline, I climb again. I do all the things that I love, and they bring so much back into my life, so I have so much more to offer, and that's what I want. So I will continue making this commitment to you to continue sharing in more detail about what this journey is all about. This journey of living, this journey of really coming back, and even back better, because I have so much more of an understanding of how to truly feel good, and be there, for my family, my friends, and the people I love. So I hope, I pray that you find a path. And if in any way I can share anything with you via email or whatever that is, I would, I'd be honored to do that. I want to give whatever I can give to help anybody else, because I don't want them standing behind this chair thinking it's over. Because I've been there, and I know that. And you don't have to go there. So, love and light, and until next time.